I noticed while playing the demo, this is not a hack and slash game. This is a very tactical, thought out. Each strike and each stance has a very good effect or ill effect depending on what your opponent's doing. What kind of inspired you to do this type of tactical combat?
Well, for Jason, our creative director, one element that was really important is that you have your life in your hand. Each strike counts, and you need to feel the fear of a war in the battlefield. You should not feel like a superhero. You should feel like a soldier, an excellent one, because you're an elite soldier of that faction, but still you're mortal. And that connection and that fear and that sense of precision, and as you said, it's not an hack and slash. You really need to think every strike and block and defense. It's what makes it great, because you have to balance offense and defense and think while you're playing. And it's also what makes it accessible, because it's not just about being good with the controller, it's also being smart.
Now, Ubisoft is known for going the extra mile when it comes to historic, accuracy, and how accurate is this game compared to the time periods you're basing it on?
So what we wanted to do with For Honor is have something that's not historically accurate at all. It's really a world where those three factions of legendary warrior clash against each other, but it's not in a time frame or a specific location. We kind of have our own little bubble. If you want, it's if the Middle Ages never stopped and got darker and darker. So the war is everything they know. So those three factions are at war since the dawn of time. They don't even remember what they're at war. So that's what makes them great.
So I've seen short swords, broadswords, shields, pole arms. What other weapons do we have in the game wieldable?
So each hero that you will be able to play has a different weapon and play style, and also a different style of combat. Today we only showed the raider, who has a sword and axe, the warden that has a two-handed, and the katana that's for the Oni. The other hero will have different weapons, but I don't want to spoil you for right now. They're gonna come soon.
What are some of the challenges when bringing a new IP into this gaming space?
Well, of course, new IP are always challenging because we don't know. We are in the unknown. And this one is very special because the team is extremely passionate about the game. So we had to incorporate playtests very early because we wanted to make sure we're on the right way. Is the gameplay accessible? Is the art of battle something that people understand and feel the same way that we feel it? And what is great is that our playtests have been extremely positive. The people respond very well, and so far at E3 is the same thing. People respond very well with the gameplay, very well with the control scheme that is completely different with other games, and with the mood of the game also. So the challenge was to make sure that people get it, and I hope you will.
And when can people get their hands on For Honor?
Well, you can get it at E3 right now if you are lucky enough to be able, but you can sign in on For Honor the game, and we will have live period as soon as possible. It's extremely important for us to engage with our community and to do open live period as soon as we can. So register, and we will contact you as soon as we're ready.